Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. We are here back again on the I Am Berserker channel for some mixed competitive head let loose, of course, none other than squad line battles. This event getting started right now. We are on St. Marigles. Looks like we got Hospice as the midpoint here. Axis versus Allies. As always, we are on the Axis side today. There was 52 or 53 people on the Allies side, so not able to get over to that side. We're gonna get started here in just about 10-15 seconds. Interesting match today. Some new faces on server one. It seems like last week's kind of stinker of a match kind of maybe put some people off of squad line battles. So we'll see how it can bounce back this week on a better, more balanced map. Hopefully it does well. That's all I have to say. Hopefully, cross some fingers. It was a little odd on Hurtgen night. It just wasn't, never got going well. It was just, first of all, we had crashes and we got kicked out of the game and all this nonsense. And when we finally got in, the first point was already gone. And from there, it was about a 32-minute game, like just super quick, not fun for anybody around. I don't think many people had too much fun except for the people absolutely stomping. Let's see. All right, we're gonna hop right into game. Hope you guys enjoyed here. We are on hospice. Oh, all right, good to go. Looks like we did have a little bit of a hiccup there. I thought we were gonna crash, but no. All right, let's get in the game, guys. Enjoy this one, Squad Line Battles here on the I Am Berserker channel. Hello, 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 and welcome to Squad Line Battles. My name is Berserker. I'll be casting alongside you today for this mixed competitive match here. We have the rollout coming on the north side with some newer faces here. SCB KTM together on this deployment. You can see the Greyhound kind of opener over here with Werner Voss, Torfisk Duba also on the south side. This squad's going to look to cross the south here and then push north into the backside. Oh my gosh, a little bit of lag there. Apologies for that. Initial cap progress coming out for the allies here. However, north and south, it looks like we have a little bit of domination from the Axis. We'll see how it continues. Werner Voss on the backside is looking pretty good over here. Gonna hop over a wall, push into the back lines here of the allies. Can already hearing that first tank fight coming out. Werner Voss with his first frag right there, looking for some more Clint on top of the wall. Werner Voss sees him. He can't get over the wall though to dispatch him. Does take out the OP though. Nice play from Werner right here from SCDB. Clint is gonna ride that wall, go over the top and take out Werner Voss on the backside. So is able to keep the OP up and is gonna continue pushing for this midpoint. However, ooh, down goes the Lux, I'm assuming. No, it's going to be the American tank. Seeing that one go down. Now we are on the Allies side, it looks like, for this one. Allies in blue, you can see. Lux is already down on the north side. Panzer Force taking a lot of damage. It's going to be the Raptors Panzer Force with Phonix, Odie in middle coop. Recon Flare going out there to spot out this northern detachment here of Axis. Good pressure from the allies on the north and the south. I believe I called them the Axis at the start. We're so used to casting on the blue side that that's usually what happens. See another truck going down over here on the south. Mata King from Core. Schnar. Nice. With Mike 84, it might be a new core recruit. Not too sure. We'll have to see. Maybe just a guess for now. Back on the point though. Cap progress increasing here for the Axis. Mars Mike has a cheeky little spot right here. He's going to be going up against potentially Luke and some of his teammates. Going to do a quick little peek over there and push north. Let's see what he can find up here on the north side. Well, he's going to first find a bunch of artillery here, peeking this street right here. Not going to find too much else. Maybe going to double back for that archway. I think that is the play right here. Jimmy on the backside making some progress right here. Go on board with Mars Mike here from STDB. Allies made a little bit of cap progress there. It is falling off with this push coming out. Sorry, Axis making that cap progress. Again, I don't know why. I did not sign up to cast on the Allies side. So just expect a ton of misidentifying the teams. Nice little takedown there from Xavier. He doesn't get the OP though when he pushes. So that's going to be a little unfortunate. Grenade's going to go off in his hand there. No one around him to take that one though. So 3/4 of the way to cap right here for the Allies. Axis need to do something to break this up. I don't know if they're going to have enough, though. Medium tank pushing on the north. The medium for the Axis is already taken out there. You can see the crew of Assman, R2 Leg, and Whitman. Ooh, main gun missing there on the HE splash. He's going to get another rocket right here on to his hull. And down he goes. Nice play right there. However, it's not going to be enough to stop the Allies from taking the 3-2 lead here on Squadline Battles. Check out the map to see the next points here. For a little while, we're going to see the Allies fight for their sector. However, there is a redeploy already coming out. That's just going to be from recon here, maybe going for a deep Gary, possibly. Another deep Gary position on flak. The points are, though, for the Axis flak position, route to harass. Then we have the Hospice, the Cemetery, and Crossroads. So it's good that the Allies do secure the first point right here, because it'd be really hard to play out from this position going forward, especially considering the Cemetery it looks like it's such a tough spot, whereas the Axis have 3 close together flags that are easily defendable. Alrighty, let's check out what is going on at the back over here. You can see the wide position Gary, common place for the Axis and the Allies alike, depending on position on the map. Over here, we have the heavy tank coming up from WTH. This is going to be the crew of Ginger, Warrior, and CJ. I think this is an 82 AD tank, if I'm not mistaken. That came over. Well, I mean, they're WTH now. I could be wrong. 82 AD had a little bit of a blow up about a month ago, I guess we could say. Lost a bunch of squads to a few different teams, including DC and apparently WTH too. So still competing though. Still involved in competitive Hell Let Loose. I think they've already even pulled a 50. It's good to see them back on their feet indeed. Can't remember exactly. I think it was seasonal that they were in. Could be wrong. Well, watch this Panther as he pulls up right here. Get on board with him. I like this play here from the Panther. However, no real squad leaders to back it up. If we look behind, you can see, yeah, nobody's out here ready to put up a Garrison? MF Jones, actually? Okay. Let's see what he can do for this position. Nice nade. Gets another on a little bit of a kill streak here, going up against the poles. Nades raining in from the opposite side there, going a little too long. Jones going wide angle here with the bush. Gets dropped. However, his OP's still up. None of these poles are pushing towards the OP itself. It's a good defense here. Hedgehog, Pew Pew, and Tragedy. All kind of holding on the hedge by this OP, keeping the attack alive, keeping that pressure alive, keeping the Axis within touch here. Unfortunately, I would have loved to see the Panther push straight in there. I don't know where exactly the 76 is. We'll go to wide angle here and check the map. So 76 is rotating up. So yeah, he can't really just push straight through. Surprised not to see the 76. So he's pushing through here. He did take up a position a little further back. I would have loved to see him back on this road. Back on this road. What is it? This hedge right here? Yeah, he coming right in here and just finding a peak. There is smoke up And the Panther is on the defilade, so yeah, I guess you could say that is a good play to push up. If the Panther got a little bold, a little more bold though, and tried to push this intersection, that would have been a good spot for taking him out from. No reason not to push though, with the position the Allies have here, almost full control over Hospice, just a little more sector control needed. Now looking over at route to harass, you can already see the spawns coming in. Fitzk, Xavier's here, Cubic, a little further away, Dune also. I guess Doom is running with M-Pit right here. Unfortunately for Cubic, he's just a little too far away. This pressure is going to come in one at a time, and it's not going to be too effective initially. We'll see if Fisk and Xavier can take down the OPs and Gary's on point, though. That would really help their cause. Kato is going to be defending here. Any defensive rotations coming in for Kato from PBS while he's taking the tried and tested method of bush camping. Xavier might have had a good shot there. He's going to toss a nade out. Oh, here comes the airhead bombing run combo. Pulling out the stops right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check the map. You can see the airhead. I think the airhead honestly got taken out by either the grenade or it was too early. Yeah, it might have been the grenade on the inside. The airhead was on the inside instead of the outside of the wall, unfortunately. That's a big oof, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe MF Jones had a nade off on it. I couldn't quite tell because the bombing run was, blowing up my screen, but it looked like there was at least one nade from Kato that went off, and possibly one from MF Jones in the back. Anyways, that little attack is stalled for now. We're getting into a little bit of a tank fight here, though, as the 76 does push on to this Panther. Can they not see each other? Oh, now they can. NPC versus WTH right here, ladies and gentlemen. Tank budging. Oh my gosh, the Panther just sent that one to outer space, and he's gonna pay for that one. Nice little toe shot there, hitting the edge of the tracks and taking out the tank. That is going to be the victory for the NPC tank. Sweaty, Papa, and Nonech. That guy has Nonyek El Fuego. I don't know where NPC are from, but they do win that one. On the backside, you can see second tank coming out to back them up. So this is going to be a little bit of a power spike here for the Allies. 276s coming out onto the field. It's kind of an old tactic on this map, especially with this layer. If you get these 2 points in route de harass and flak position, a really good tactic was in the past to just hard shove them across the field with 276s, especially if you get that tank lead. It's very hard to combat it now with the Panther being a lot stronger. But back in that meta, I mean, the 76 was like the Panther right now. So you had the reload advantage over the Tiger. There was no Panther. They had removed it from the game for balancing passes. And essentially you could hard push with 276s. That was a win condition for a decent team. We saw Core do it to the 5 in the HPL. Ooh, not good news though is that shot coming into the turret right here. Long range shots coming out. We can see, is that a pack gun? Is that a tank? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It is going to be a pack gun and a Panther. Double trouble coming out. Oh, I like this a lot from the Raptors. It doesn't matter though. Down goes the Panther. Wow. And down goes the pack gun. 76. The Chad 76 on the back right here, dominating early. That's going to be Aspan, Arturtleg, and Whitman. So that's the second 76. That's not even the same tank that was fighting the first time with a takedown. This is going to be a huge advantage for the allies that they should try to cash in on here. Apologies. Really, you should go for a timing push right this second, straight up the mid with both their tanks. There's going to be nothing from the Axis to counter this right now. Join in on one of these smaller infantry skirmishes here. Carl pushing pew pew. Pew pew is going to go pew pew and take out Carl. Is there a spawn back here? Is there anything else for the Axis to spawn at? I don't see anything, honestly. So I can hear some running though. Ooh. And some gunning. No squad lead making it to the wide position out here. Oh, there's the garrison. So it's a little bit hidden there on the backside. Already ricochets coming off from some of these tanks right here. Wonder what that is from. Another AT gun. Kind of odd to see these tanks not pushing. I'm assuming it might be that same squad just pulling out a pack gun. They're going to need 2 or 3 though to defend against this, and even then it probably won't work. Actually, I think I just spotted it. Yeah, that's going to be wide pack gun. Middle coop. Oni's going to join him over here on the back side for a little bit of pack gun action. Not a whole lot to look at, honestly. I do like this from the HLPL tank, but they need to be a little more aggressive. They have a good timing right here. Even with the 1 AT gun, if both tanks push and support each other here, they can easily smash it. Unless they're absolutely blind. Pushing into 1 AT gun is very winnable for the allies here in this situation. Even with the AT guns are nerfed. They're so underpowered. Even before they were nerfed, I would say that it's still viable. Because good tank crews communicating, getting marks out, can easily play whack-a-mole with anything up to like 3 AT guns, I'd say. If 3 AT guns focus fire a tank, it's going to have issues. But anything less than that or equal to that, the tank could be pretty quick to take it out. And if they were both pushing, even if they lost, say, 176 to take route, that's fine. I mean, we can check the map right now. They are a little low on fuel, but I'm sure they would have the fuel to spawn another one after. And even if they didn't, going up 4-1 is worth it, I think, to sacrifice the 76, especially that they do have a timing without a Panther. I mean, you can see that crew's on an AT gun. They have no fuel. No fuel whatsoever. And it's kind of unfortunate that they had lost a Panther with a pack gun under it. I don't know what was going on there, if they were missing shots or just didn't have a peek, but not great play from them. It really odd. I mean, this is kind of definitely is a mixed match game right here, because I'm kind of shocked not to see these 2 tanks pushing. They have such an advantage right here, and if I'm the commander and I hear 2 tanks down, I'm telling those tanks to lead a push. You know, 1 tank on the right here, 1 tank through the middle of the field. And I mean, you can get your friendlies to build AT guns on the right to support the tank push easy. And this first 76 should be relatively easy, you know, to crush that pack gun. It's just 1 pack gun. You can take a few shots from the front anyways. So we're finally seeing a little bit of a push here, and this very hesitant play is all this is doing is buying time here for the Axis to come back into this one with some tanks. Really all that is doing. And you can be rest assured, as soon as they get that fuel up, you're going to see another Panther coming out from them. I wouldn't even mind a Panzer IV play if they can get some structures up, or if they can find some good positions to put that Panzer IV behind. Now, there's a wide flank going on right now. Do we really have people playing this wide? I guess we do. What is this going to be? Panzer IV. Yeah, so it was a Panzer IV. WTH Panzer IV coming out on the backside here. Immediately spotted out. So good spotting there. Don't think he's going to be able to get too much on the backside. He might find house gangster. That would be pretty funny. WTH on WTH action over here on the flank. 4th point is being pressured right now. You can see it's in the gray back. Yeah, a little bit of cap progress coming out. There it comes, ladies and gentlemen. So cap progress coming out for the allies. Not a good sign. If you're the Axis right here, going on this long-winded flank too. I mean, if the commander's paying attention, he should be following that supplies down, and the driver should be driving to those supplies. I mean, I don't even know why the tank's here to begin with, but since they're right beside this drop, they probably should be here. Pressure Scout also is so far in the back line behind Hospice. Holy smokes, that's really deep clearing on those Garys. Tank's gonna go right by this Gary. Yeah, there's gonna be some AT spawning there, I'm sure of it. Checking in with the front lines over here, you can see, yeah, the Axis is just straight pushing. Very conservative still though. You can see there has been maybe a Puma coming out. That's a interesting one. No, it's just AT gun marks. I don't mind sometimes Pumas coming out, but it just doesn't make sense in the situation. I would have much preferred a Panzer IV that shifts and rotates behind 2 AT guns to defend this and try and hold this en route to harass. But it doesn't seem like the Allies are going to take advantage of that position anyway, so. Checking back in on the backside. Well, long-winded flank. Going to come to a head in about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. I mean, oh, Niselbuni Sinem? Niselbuni Sinem? I don't know if I'm saying something bad in Polish right now, but if I am, I apologize. Rololo, bro. Also here, NZN, another Polish team. I only know that because I did some casting in the 6v6/12v12 pole tournament. Fun little format that they did on midpoints. It's pretty fun. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to immediately catch this. This would be a godly shot right here if he pulled it off with the AT. I don't know if he's going to go for it or if he even has the Panzerschreck. Oh yeah, he does. He's not going for that. Would have been his best shot right there. I think this tank is clear and free right here. Easily on the rotation. So this is going to be pinged out so easily here. Both 76s, though, there's no real reason to rotate for it. Honestly, just let infantry deal with it. Now, Clint might be a reason. How in the heck did he get here? Has he been in this bush the whole time? Clint, you are an absolute Chad. KTM, if you didn't know, there's the OP. You can hear it going up right there. A little late on the cap progress, or on the OP though, considering cap progress. So we'll see if the Axis can hold. KTM, if you didn't know, is an Italian clan. Ciao. Buongiorno. It's the extent of my Italian, I think. Do like to play from MPIT right here to stop this kind of action over here. Repair station going up in prep for the next Panther to come out. Smart play from Oni. I wonder if MPIT will be able to deny it. Now, he won't be able to take out the repair station yet, but he does have a supply truck and an OP. And Oni has redeployed before the engine starts. So he's not going to hear that one. Oh, no, no. Don't frag your own guys. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do it. Oh, he doesn't have... I mean, nameplates won't be a factor here because we're past 500 meters. That was almost a terrible friendly fire coming out from the Allied tank. Now, finally, this push is coming. I like it here. It's just so late. This could have happened 5-10 minutes ago, honestly. Really putting the screws to this Axis team when they had nothing over here. Now, looking at the back, where? Oh, where? Where did he go? Where did you go? My MPIT. He can't decide. I think what he did was did a little trip down memory lane to the backside here to drop off supplies. I mean, we could just check the map, honestly. No. They're dropping. Okay, he's going on the wide flank. Whatever he does here, it's a good position. This is the optimal position here for control over flak. Flak is such a hard position to get that you really want to be on this flank over here. Dune's going to spawn in also. And when this Raptors tank, maybe the Raptors tank, I haven't seen anybody else in a Panther so far. When they do come over here, you can be sure that there's going to be a precision strike. Now, this is very dangerous here. No infantry support on this flank. This tank is going to yeet up here. There's a garrison. They're going to spot it out. Tragedy is going to be looking for the play right here. Panzerschreck. Oh, gets the damage? That looked like a ricochet, but it did do the damage onto the engine. Confusing mixed signals there, the game's sending me. Unfortunately, Tragedy walked straight into the front of that one. Now there is a precision strike coming in. Where is it going to land? Oh, it is going to land right on top of nothing. Nope, nothing, not a zilch. However, a 76 looks like a little earlier did go down here, so there is at least something up for the Axis. If what? I do not know, though. That is the question. I have no clue. I don't see any tanks up. Now, was that from behind? Did the Panzer IV get them? Oh, that's brutal if the Panzer IV did get them. He might. No, he probably did, honestly. Panzer IV. Now, where... They're over here. They're playing wide, but they more than likely could have been on this road right here. I just assumed, I mean, we can look at where the 76 is right here. I just had assumed that the Panzer IV would be taken up by infantry. I mean, the Panzer IV is marked behind. Why should the tanks have to fight that? There's so much infantry back here to deal with it. Literally no infantry at all, though, gets onto it, and I'm assuming it takes out this 76. So huge play from the WTH team if that's the case. I'll have to ask them after the game if that's what happened. Dune over here with M-Pit causing havoc, getting Gary's up. Love to see which ones are his and which aren't. So this one right beside us here is congratulations, it's a Gary. That's going to be a nice position in the flank. I really do not want to give that position up if you are the Axis. Now, I don't know what he's really doing right now. Mad lad, yeah, you're gonna get shot out and blown up all day long doing that kind of silliness. Maybe he wanted to reset on it. If anything, he could have parked it like right on the Gary, or to give some cover, or like on the hedgerow to provide some cover for the width. Bombing run gonna drop right here. The Allies really throwing away their position on the point. We're gonna see possibly a combo airhead with this. I didn't see anything drop first time, though it could have been obfuscated by the smoke. The supplies dropping. I just don't see this play working out. Oh, there's the airhead. Okay, so yeah, poor airhead placement on the wrong side of the bush in the open field. I mean, what is this click right here? Let's take a look. Yeah, bad misclick. Maybe thinking this is cover right here. The hedges right here, the green, you can see the hedges. You're going to want to place that somewhere over here. Very hard to hit nades into this spot. Very easy to miss them. Or even on this road right here. But definitely not in the open field. That's not where you want to place that one. I personally like, you know, in here or on the road. Either or. Pickle's my pickle. Which would have been better is the first time with the Panzer IV there. However, maybe that wasn't an option. KTM though on point. You know, these guys are kind of sneaky here. Clint is a sneaky cat right now. He's again on point with friends. Now, if they're on point right here, why didn't they first time airhead onto point where they could defend it though? That's something too. Like, not a huge fan of the distraction airhead. I've only seen it really succeed, and I mean like actually pull people off the point maybe once in a year's worth of competitive games, you know, 5-6 games a week. Just about over half an hour into this one, ladies and gentlemen. KTM still rotating bodies in here. However, that does alleviate a little bit of the cap pressure they can put on the front side from the Allies. Unfortunate that the WTH crew, recon crew, is a little late on getting these Garys up. You can see they do have position on the backside with a good OP. But they're going to have to reset all that work they've done kind of for the last half an hour. And the Axis are going to be just looking to kind of reestablish their position now. Though that tank advantage completely gone right now. We can check the map. 280 fuel. We got what? One heavy coming out. Nothing there. There's a recon there. Interesting. Panzer IV. for some reason there, and a Lux spawned in. There's only one artillery, I believe. So we're kind of back to square one. Recon is doing a little bit of work behind hospice right here, though. I want to check in with that. You can see the marker going out. It's going to be Doosin. Okay. Axis Recon heating up a little bit here. I did hear... Ooh, taking down Guru there with a little flick of the bolty. I do hear a Lux. So there already is a Lux on the field. 2 76s. I didn't see the second 76. Sorry, I'm thinking there's a Stewart in mid, or Stewart in top, and a medium. I'm thinking I'm on the Axis still. Derp derp. Don't mind the Lux play. He's about to have some issues though, considering the double tank pushing him. There's no infantry to support the Lux over here. He's gonna find life very difficult very soon though. Bruno is just like, please. Yeah, no. Bushes? What bush? How? Okay, let's be real here. How in the hell did he see Bruno? I have no clue. You might not have a clue either. This Lux, though, it's not long for this world. The first 76 is not even peeking him. That's so much BM. He doesn't even care. Finally. The Lux, does he even have a 30? He does. Yeah, just not paying attention. A short rocket and a miss from the 76 are going to let Wataha there with the takedown. It's going to be the turn of the Axis to get back into this one right now, as they're going to pull their Panther up, and they have a real shot. I mean, 1v2 isn't the worst. You know, Panther, it's not a win condition by any means for the Allies, so Panther is more than able right now to 1v2 the 76s. Especially if you can catch them at 2 different times. Oh, Tuba. Tuba on a machine gun. There's a little taking down a sad Greyhound right in front of him here. Let's see what he can find. Mr. Jones. Oh, MF Jones, apologies. Yeah, that's just, it's not a MG42. It really isn't, unfortunately. Zooming a little bit across the map, I believe we'll see that Panther revealed. Now, is that 1 of 2 or 1 of 1? I think it's only 1 of 1 right now. It's taking a little bit of damage here, fighting possibly one of those 76s. Yeah, we can see. Ooh. Now, if the Panther plays his cards right here, he should be able to find an angle on one of these 76s. He's going to have to go left, though. He's going to have to fall back. There definitely is a couple spots right here where you can peek. Like, right. Let's get Panther turret. Are we just... I thought there was like one spot like right here or something. Maybe no. Maybe I'm on the wrong bush. Maybe over here. No. Where is the spot where you can peek? Well, anyways, it's not gonna matter because he's not gonna have anybody to ping. But there is definitely, like, I know at least on the left side of that bush you can do a beyond visual range shot, and actually that's what he's doing right now, isolating one of the 76s right here. That's the play, I think. Now he's taking some fire, but that's shielded from the second 76. So this is the play right here. Panther gets a couple shots, and can he finish it off right here? Yes, he can. That is textbook perfect play here from this Panther. Exactly what he needed to do. He can now maybe go for a second takedown in a 1v2 situation. Is he going to pull back and repair? You know, he's going to pull forward and challenge. Now he loses the first shot here. I think this is the situation where you have to retreat. You have to retreat, repair, and fight another day. And that's what he's going to do here. So Very smart play from the Panther. Isolates the 76 on the left, takes that fight, takes him down, tries to pick a fight with the second 76, does successfully do some damage here. And if the Panther repairs quickly and quick peeks this 76 could be in a lot of trouble right here. Oh, hold the phone, but the commander is going to come to the rescue here. Oh no. And yeah, not recognizing that they've stayed in one spot for too long, they're going to go down. And the 76 is safe. Oh, that's unfortunate there from the Panther. Yeah, you really have to be cognizant when you get into a tank fight not to stay stationary when you repair. Now, there's a tank marker over here. It's going to be another Panzer IV coming out. Not huge on this play. I would have loved them to wait a little bit till they had more fuel, which they do have. Here it comes, the P4 pushing up. Shout out to City Beats in the chat. I asked him if he wanted to come GoCast and hang out. He is at work right now on Twitch. What a Chad. 76 gonna push off of that commander assisted victory. I mean, we can't really give them the victory when they got isolated and almost taken out. But you know what? The Axis, sorry, the Axis commander didn't have the ability to precision strike them. So you know what? That is what it is. Really, I think for commanders to be cognizant of and drivers and stuff is if you get into a fight, instead of pulling back to repair, fall back to repair. So like instead of just sitting in the one spot. Now the issue they had there was that they were in a fight. So the solution to that problem could have been maybe popping a smoke in front of them and then driving out on the front and trying to rotate to the second cover where Hedgehog is kind of. But I mean, this is hindsight, of course. In the heat of battle, it's very hard for those commanders to stay up with that. Now here comes the retaliation of the Panther. It goes down. Yeah, I mean, that's probably just straight up spawn in onto the tank. Now, let's see if there's not going to be a precision strike up, because it was already used. But I wonder what the Axis could do. They're not going to have a tank close. Beyond visual range, shot is clearly an opportunity. AT guns, of course, aren't going to do that much damage. If I was I mean, it's more than 500 meters too. If I was a cheeky allied, I'd go for a rocket. I just rocket snipe him. I'd be like asking for ammo. Let's just rocket snipe the guy all day until they displace. That's honestly something I'd love to be able to see too for making tanks displace, is rocket sniping them while they're in fights. Not necessarily to kill the tanks, but maybe to take out one of the crew, because a D crew tank, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, is one or two, apologies, instead of 3, is really valuable. That just opens up a whole bunch of opportunities for satchels coming out, for AT to engage it, for tanks to get on flanks, etc. The allies, though, not really controlling their sector too much. You can see one over here actually in a really nice position. What is he able to get up? Looks like he's going for the Gary, possibly. It's going to be immediately overrun. Yaku in a good spot to counter it over here. Yaku pops out from behind the curtain. 9 shots total. Going to take down both the members there. Oh, someone flying through the field. However, at the same time that's happening, look at this pressure coming in from Core. Bana, Papa, Weber, Mike, Nice, Schnar. All on the backside here. Papa's not from Core, but he's chilling with them right now. Nice. This is perfect. You see, count the number of bodies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Nice to see. That is how you execute attacks in Hell Let Loose. So often you see these 1, 2, 3, 4-man, even 5-man squads push in, and it's just not the potential. Now, they don't get a lot with this. They don't have anybody on the backside. Bruner's going to be pushing the airhead first time here. Is he going to figure out which one's the airhead, or is he going to push past it? Okay, good. I was going to say, it looked for a second, he might push past it. Unfortunate that they didn't leave somebody second to guard. The OP's a little too far away. There, Para, I think, was up on the wing, so that just gave him elevation, and he was immediately taken out. And then nobody really got takedowns apart from him. So, unfortunate there. Would have loved to see a second, or even the whole squad just wait for that airhead spawn. I think at the end of the day, it's much more important to allow a first wave to come in under pressure than it is to not even get a first wave in and continue with one squad pressure. And if the squad had stayed in camp, like, I know it's a fun event, so it's hard to just say, hey, you have to sit on your ass and camp an airhead so that we can maybe get a spawn in. But if the squad had camped it, there's a possibility that they could have got a play out of it. It would have been really scuffed play anyways, because you had pressure from all sides. But if they had the right numbers, they might have been able to fight out of it. Anyways, enough on that. Looks like we're seeing another tank go down here. That is going to be a Panzer IV on a allied repair station, getting taken out by what looks like, yeah, just anti-tank infantry. Joy, Mars Mike, Yaku, all butting heads together to do this one. Bana on the backside has a nice position. Looks like he's going to go for a rotation to the north here. However, he's spotted out right away. And there's also there's a tank right here. I don't know why the 76 didn't just, I don't know, shoot him with the HE. Bana's going to be able to spot this one out, and if he stays with it, maybe even get a precision strike down on the 76. No, he's going to get clapped in the middle of the field. Looks like probably Smash or Joy. Can't really tell who at this point. So all is okay on the backside. All is good. Core pressure is subsided a little bit there. They're having to rotate pretty far back. Now we're seeing some KTM pressure from the south here too. Weberneck staying on point in one of the buildings. Nothing too crazy coming out here. If I was the Allies, I'd be looking for a quick squash on that pressure, or even allow them a little bit of breathing space, especially, yeah, I would allow them. I'd rotate my squad off and go for an attack right here. The only issue is we're low on pretty much everything. You know, are we still spawning Panzer IVs? I mean, there is one 76 defending here. Yeah, that's a really tough. It's a really tough one. The Allies go on the attack. They have one tank. I believe the Axis are going to have one too. We can see actually, yes, they do. So it's kind of a stalemate between the two right now. Allies really never getting back to that power spike they had. They did lose a 1v2, losing one of their tanks. Panther takes a shot to the front right here, though. Ooh, this is a bad spot to be Panther. He's got to watch out. Oh, you cannot fall back to the right here. I would totally want to rocket snipe this if I was in the HLPL squad right here. Get middle coop or Oni in an explosion. That would be sick. Second tank coming up sounds like a Lux. Could be maybe a Panzer IV. No, it is a Lux. Yeah, spawning a Lux with 40 minutes to go is a little rough for fuel. You can tell they're really hurting for fuel right here. Lux is not going to be super effective against that 76. Against anybody really. It's just not great. I would love to see the Lux get a buff to its 20 mil to be more effective against infantry. Or maybe even get a second loadout, like an AP loadout, to be able to engine and disable tanks parts easily. That might be a nice quality of life buff. Though the Germans really don't need tank buffs. I'm just talking overall game balance, like prospectively, if we were to get a parity between heavy reloads, which I think is needed, parity between rocket distances, though that doesn't really affect the tank gameplay as much as it does the arty gameplay in high levels. And then maybe a slight buff onto AT guns. But it also depends how the devs want to shape it. Now, we're seeing the complete collapse of the Axis line right here. The Lux is chilling over here with this Panther. I mean, he's really put himself in kind of a corner over here. You can see that a possibly 72nd 76 is coming out. No. So that's a dead 76. This 76 over here is rotating out of here. I mean, I guess. I don't know why he would do that considering there's nothing challenging. I mean, it does have a repair station. If anything, maybe rotate tight and utilize the repair station to peek the Panther. But you guys are taking the point right now. There's an airhead dropping on the point. Big play here from STDB, possibly to stop this. Let's go on board with Ludiga here. I love STDB, by the way. Awesome clan. Really funny people. Gonna go up against Foolish. Ooh, trading kills back and forth. Now, the airhead is in a beautiful spot for an airhead right here, right up against the wall. The only threat to that is a splash damage from like a Stuart or sorry, not even a Stuart, a tank. Now, what goes down on the backside over here? Second Panther coming up. That's going to be a Stuart. So the Stuart was looking for a flank onto the Lux. Where's the Panther? Or is that just the Panther that was there? Let me check. Oh my god, did they lose a Panther to this? Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. No, they didn't. Okay, so they lose the point though. They have a Lux and 2 Panthers and they still lost the point. Their whole team spawning on the north side here. To me, this is crazy. Nice airhead though. Very nice placement on that airhead. Good cover. Yeah, the only thing you could say about it is it's a little too close to the wall. It would enable an easy splash for an AT, but you know, everybody in the Axis seems to be sleeping right now, so that's no problem. Here comes the massive infantry push. I don't know why. Is the crew down for the Lux? Are they decrewed? Oh, there's nobody left. They were all repairing. The Stuart doesn't get the Lux. The light tanks are so weak right now, by the way. I mean, the Lux has kind of always been weak, except for early game. But my gosh. I don't know. I think maybe the Stuart was greedy and going for the Panther there before the second Panther showed up. We're already seeing a challenge though onto the last point, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a quick one. Are the WTH boys back here causing havoc? Well, yeah, they are. They already have spawns up. Empit, Big L spawning in, Yaku, Xavier, Doctor. Now, that's only one squad lead, so potential's not huge problem right now. Nobody responding to this one. We can check the map to see where that Gary is. A nice placement here. That's all the work of Mr. Empit right there from WTH. Getting that set up, pushing into the backside of this party, and yeah, ooh, unfortunately going down there to Luke. Luke, nice little play on top of the Garrison to take him out. That would have been a huge play, getting the Gary and taking out the enemy Gary all in one swoop. Now, unfortunately, Luke, this is the worst position to be in. Xavier's pushing. There's probably going to be a massive respawn wave. Xavier's going to have the best chance of his life of getting a 30 kill rocket right here. Will it happen? Where's that respawn? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Where's the respawn wave? Xavier coming up to this one. Not going to have his bazooka out. And maybe not going to face any type of challenge on this respawn either. Garrison marked. Down goes the Gary. No problem here. And yeah, so for the Axis, this is the worst position you can be in here. because Xavier's gonna have a shot onto the back of the Panther. Is he gonna get it? He's looking on the right side. Oh no, did he just go for the static emplacement thinking it was a garrison? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's exactly what he did. So he doesn't go for the Panther. Second shot. Okay, a little bit of redemption there. Again, one bazooka's not going to have enough shots to engine a Panther with 3 shots to the back, which is absurd, by the way. He does go for the fake Gary there, not the real one on point. Unfortunate there from Xavier, though. But there's cap progress because the Allies have the absolute best position to attack this point from. They are attacking from behind, from the southwest. This is the absolute worst case scenario here. One bombing run, one precision strike onto the point. I mean, it's probably game over. Yakula Vernervoss there for the repair station. No infinite repairs for you. Saying that to the Panther. Now, it's crazy to me that a 2 Panther 1 Lux play. By the way, this Lux is still abandoned over here. A 2 Panther 1 Lux play almost loses the game right here. Panthers are so strong. These Panthers need to be absolutely gunning it into the lines. Now, I don't know if they can really do that with the position of the Allies. We're going to see a close push here from Kugu and Fitsk. Kugu, oh, beautiful rocket onto the garrison right there. Takes down a bunch. Let's hop right onto this garrison. Now, the Axis is making some cap progress back on the point. Let's watch what Fitsk can do on point right here. Gonna duck. Potato Mashers flying out. Big L Mars Mike Kugu pushing in right here. Fitsk right on the edge. Gets taken out. Good takedown there. Fisk is going to go down to the MG42 here. Respawn's coming in as CDB defending for their lives. Where is that precision strike? Right on the point. Do we have? Manpower, munitions is low. Oh. 420 fuel. 420 YOLO on the fuel. Kugu, Mars Mike have become one with the bush right here as they are vastly outnumbered. Mars Mike plays that well though, gets a double takedown, a triple actually. I think Kugu might have got the last one right there. Tobes gonna be peeking the bush. Mars going for the push. Ooh, cracks Tobes, but doesn't get the takedown. Very odd to see there. Maybe just misplaced his shot. Meanwhile, this is happening. I believe that Panther on the assault is just yeeted into the point. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's done. He should have done that first time here. I don't know, actually, he's quite far back, quite reserved, the Panther there. However, there's no allied armor in sight, and there's many more infantry. The Allies kind of getting caught in this frontline trap here, not taking full advantage of their backline pressure. And you know what? Hats off to the Axis for defending this one, because they're doing a really good job of it. Looks like both Panthers make it out all right. It's rough. Now, the one thing that I could fault the Allied AT force not for waiting for 2 AT to immediately take out the engine of that Panther. It wouldn't have been immediate per se. They would have been 3 for that. But I don't think the Panther would have had time to rotate, because what you could have done is you could have done 3 and 1, 3 rockets into the Panther's butt to engine it, and then 1 rocket into the repair station to take it down, and then the 3rd AT coming up could take it out. Not gonna happen though. The Allies do freeze at 50%. Can the Allies do anything, get back in this one? I really like this play here from Schnar and from Tragedy. I love this actually. An interference play in here on Hosp is preventing the backline defenders from getting involved in this fight, right? Really cutting them off at the hip right here. Cap progress climbing again here for the Allies. Now this cap progress sadly is folding a little bit here. Still peeking long is this Panther. I don't think that's the right play right now. I think Panther really needs to get into this point, start putting HE shells in. It doesn't really matter if that 76 gets in a fight with this Panther. There's still a second tank, right? Oh no. Okay, there still is a second tank. Okay. Yeah, and down goes the 76. So inconsequential at the end of the day. I don't even think this Panther got a shot off. No. He really needs to be on that point though, helping out with the attack. Bombing run gonna drop. Mars Mike, rest in Pepperoni's friend. You're gonna be the pretty much the sole target of that bombing run. Ooh. Not great. Not terrible. Bombing run kind of average overall. But it's not going to help out at all with the attack from the Axis here. And I think this backline pressure is better than anything because it maybe can get them some backline control. Actually, very far backline control. They have to be careful they're not playing too deep in the sectors here. Seems to be their frontline spawn coming out right now. The allies have held here. The real question is, how can they translate this into cap pressure now? I think it really rests with Big L getting a Gary up on the backside right here. And he probably could do that. Like the middle of the field, Gary, fear the Gary on the middle of the field right here. I would put it right next to that node. Maybe a little further away. Maybe a little further just to the north side of the map right here. I love that position for a Gary. One, it's in a field, very hard to see. Two, it's not a normal spot for a lot of people to be in. You can get really wide. The threat obviously is people just hiding in the field. Simp for the KRT, or sort of the Raptors tank going down right there. Two Panthers still in the field, ladies and gentlemen. Neither of them working together to smash this point right here. They have the tank advantage. We can check the map again. Oh no, they don't. So there's still one tank here. Equipment out doing a little Simperinos on the backside. This push has since been cleared up, and you can see the respawn coming in. So low fuel right here. 276s on the field. A half track way deep in the zone right here to defend. Maybe House Gangster's personal whip. Frontline garrison getting overrun here from the defenders. Never loved the frontline attacks anyways. I would love to see that half track be pulled out actually and deployed. Now the issue is of course two Panthers. That's the problem. Neither of them are being played on the north though. Oh. What did those bomb? What did those bomb? I thought it was gonna be the tank over here on the south. Am I crazy? Oh, they rotated. Okay. They rotated on the backside. But I'm pretty sure they were like here. Ah, okay. I thought they were a little further south than that. My bad. It misses. A waste of a precision, really. As a commander, when I think of precisions, I think of a tank fight that possibly we've just lost to secure kills on the tanks, or a tank that is being camping from a spot that needs to be displaced that has damage. I don't usually think of trying to hit a mobile tank with them. 76 putting himself in a good spot right here, winning this initial trade, actually going to take out the enemy tank here. Let's zoom over and see what it was they got for their prize. That's going to be a Panther. Again, Panther fighting a 1v1 when they have two tanks up. Unfortunate there. Definitely, obviously they didn't see the tank first. They peeked too long there. And a good positioning from that 76 is going to take him down. 26 minutes to go in this one. The Allies winning big right here, 4-1 so far. I don't know why the map still says 3-2. It should say 4-1. Apologies for that. Seems like we didn't get an update. Didn't go through. There we go. That should work now. Apologies. Jay, Smekis, Ludiga. Luke, Nopo. Ooh, nice little nade there on that one. Now, the Allies getting fairly compact on their backside. You can see pressure on the south going fairly well. Pressure on the north also. I expect this to be lost if this pressure can't be relieved here on either side. More so on the north and the south. South side is very easy to defend. I mean, Smash Machine could effectively hold this by himself from a bush for the next 20 minutes pretty easily. The only time when pressure in the middle of that really matters is when you get a tank advantage and when you start to rotate across the open field, but it's very easily held with even a light tank, a machine gun. Not so much on the Allies side, more maybe a recon sniper can be very effective if he's a decent shot. Oh, precision strike coming down, I think. No precision strike coming down. That's just maybe it was the recon. It didn't sound like a recon plane though. I don't know. It was something. Let's check the map. The supply drop over here maybe. Host gangster dropping supplies far in the back here. No precision strike to worry about right now. That's some really important timing that needs to be called out in time too. There's a precision strike. Oof. Pressure getting a little unlucky there with his positioning of the spawn. Sorry, on the OP. Yeah, that's an important timing to keep track of on the precision, because then your tanks kind of have a feeling whether they can be a little more aggressive or they can be a little more passive in how they deal with fights and how they take fights and how they respond to repairs. You know, they won't have to worry about that precision for a little while of a timer. Ooh, a little flank from the Panzer IV here, not having so much luck today. The Axis tanks in those heavies. The luck's not going to continue unless that Panther, or sorry, the Sherman absolutely scuffs his shot. You can't see me on stream right now, ladies and gentlemen, but my jaw was as wide as I can ever remember it. Did the Sherman really ricochet that shot? Did he scuff that? He must have. I didn't even see him fire, honestly. I don't know if he was ever on target. Ring around the bush right here, and unfortunately the driver is actually going to get the Panzer IV killed because he just absolutely messes up his pathing right there. Oh my god, but so does the Sherman driver. Oh my, this is so painful. Guru is going to go for the satchel. Okay. Balance is restored. Whew. That was a little sketchy for a second there. Quite a few seconds. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm trying to remember if I saw that 76 actually fire first time. I feel like he did and got like a weird ricochet off the side, but then I also feel like he might not have fired and just not being on target or something with like a bouncing turret. Hard to make those shots. I've seen tank POVs. I've been in tanks. When the turret's bouncing like that, it's very hard to get that barrel lined up perfectly. I've seen some amazing shots. Shout out to Firefly from PBS. Probably one of the nicest takedowns. It was a 76 onto a Panzer IV on Foy Night, but he was on what's that point? What's that German point at the back with the workers? Not the workers, the warehouse with all the rubble. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Anyways, he was on that point in the rubble, bouncing. Pulls off one of the nicest shots I've ever seen from a tank gunner. One shot's a Panzer IV. Perfect placement in the middle of that tank on the little square part there, kind of in the mid section. Just beautiful, beautiful gunnery from him. That was a few weeks ago. I believe the highlight of that is on my shorts channel. You can check it out. I think it would be do justice to it to sit there and actually slow it down and show you frame by frame of how that happened, because it's way too fast for the fast one. M-Pit up to M-Pit things here on the backside, going to be going for another cheeky Gary now. Unfortunately, he has friends in the form of a Lux who doesn't want him to do that. So the Lux is going to say, nope, you're not going to do that. I'm going to do that. And he does that. Lux is a little salty from dying the last time out in the Panzer IV. Although, I mean, if anybody's salty, it's got to be the driver, considering that he scuffed that one and completely missed his opportunity to make anything happen there. Fans are taking a lot of shots here. What could be shooting? Maybe the AT gun over here. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Now, will we see a... No precision strike ready for that one. Still on hospice, though. Very, very dedicated recon back there. Wishful thinking also. Here comes the half track. Maybe going to pull that up. Fairly standard attack. You know, not really doing anything over here. That's no man's land. It's very hard to take. This flank seems promising. I'm kind of sad that the recon missed their opportunity on the backside to get that Gary up. Now, all repaired. We are right here and ready to go again. 19 minutes. A little bit of pressure from the backside from the Axis here. Could definitely become something. Ooh, speaking of something, what blew up on the backside over here? Just a transport truck looking to make a living. No, but this, what is this? Is this an airhead into the field right here? Maybe. I'm thinking maybe wide garrison also. Only issue is that Lux doing Lux things finally. Last time the Lux came out, it got decrewed and did nothing and sat there for 20 minutes. So we'll see if this Lux can actually do something here to stall the attack. I wish this was the paint scheme for the Lux too. That looks a lot better than the stock, in my opinion. Charred Ember, you can call it. $5 now on the... what they call the Age Store. People in the chat probably don't give them ideas. Don't give them ideas. Pressure from the backside here, not going to be enough. I mean, unless that Lux goes absolutely ham and just demolishes everyone, I don't see it really being of a huge consequence. You can hear that rocket going in, the bazooka. Yeah, Lux is going ham right now, but what kind of value is he getting for it? Oh my god. Papa Durl. Papardel. That's his name. That was insane. That rocket over the Lux, even though the Lux goes down, gets a couple on the spawn. Really nice to see there. However, like we said, it's not going to be enough. Core, one squad, Clint from the backside. Going to need more pressure. You need a Panther to absolutely yeet this one and secure the bag here. Of course, the issue is, where are those 76 as well? Not here. There's a Greyhound. That's about it. 76 coming out of Maine, going to flank south. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I think this might be the only chance that the Axis have to come back into this one. Even with this Panther pressure here, this is not looking good. I mean, where are the spawns, first of all? Let's just check this out. Yeah, spawns. Only one OP. This OP goes down, it's over. They're desperately trying to get that Gary up again. Werner Voss, yeah. Big L, Werner Voss coming together to get that one. So, yeah, not the end of the world here for the Allies. Frontline push does not go that well. PBS respawns coming in there with STDB. Now, can Kato possibly do a play right here? No, he's going to go down. 50% cap progress. That's a lot better coming up from KTM. I wonder if we'll see possibly a big respawn. There's definitely going to be a big respawn wave right here. Let's get in for it and see how it goes for the Allies. Only 3? That's not right. We need more than 3. We need like half the team respawning here. There we go. That's a little better. Still, cap progress continues right here. Flare goes up from Christian. That's going to help out a little bit here with Recon. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. That's just enough to stop that cap progress coming back in. So nice little play there from the STB squad, securing the defensive side. And that's going to be enough. Yeah, 2 squad push, not enough. They just don't get positions. They don't get spawns. The artillery is not on top of that garrison that goes down. The good rotation of the Gary coming out pretty quickly here. And it's looking pretty good. Kato very close with Tobes and Hex. Yaku going to go down on the garrison. Hex going to go down also. Nobody with a satchel close enough to take that one out. I think it's going to go straight back to a 4-1 right here. Yep. Assault fails on the backside. I think maybe there was a satchel a little further out right there. Not going to be of consequence to on point though. Pew Pew and Hedgehog need to push in. Really nobody defending this flank over here. Kugu, the only one on the front line. Rotations coming in. Obviously the back is being defended. Luke and Torfisk on the rotation there. Panther's having a hard time finding the Scary. He's actually going to try to get out of the point. Taking his first rocket shot right there. Offensive flare is going to go up. And probably spot this garrison out, I'm thinking. They're definitely going to know about it. Nice defensive already coming out. Hey, buddy. My doggo coming to join the cast right here. How's it going, pup? Hey. What's up? Doing a little bit barking upstairs. I'm wondering if maybe an Amazon delivery came in. Kato Smex still trying to push in. That Panther is so close here. Where is that Panther? Is the Panther like right on top? No. He's a little further back. I can hear him. Warmer. There we go. So it's crazy to me that this Panther still is not being able to get the garrison. Spawn still coming in. Satchel goes down. Defensive satchel from Fitz. Really nice play. But can Smekis get a better one of his own right here? This could be a huge play from Smekis. No, he's holding a close angle with an STG. He wins the first trade, loses the second there, Jackie. Let's check the progress of that satchel. Fitz is only going to take out himself right there. The fight continues. 12 minutes to go, though. Definitely advantage there for the Allies. Nice already dropping on point. The Panther just needs to send it, no? Panther really just needs to send it. I mean, getting really close here to the garrison, and these are tight defensive plays right now. Tobe's going to take down Werner Voss right there. Dustin's pushing in. It'd be nasty if Dustin just threw down some AP mines before doing anything else. He's going to go straight for that Gary. Yaku not defending. This could be the moment here of truth for the OP goes down too, but Dustin goes down. Big L's going to have a chance just to replace this. Now he's not going to have supplies dropped. Maybe there's some more here. No, I'm not seeing any. So he's going to go for his OP, go for a new Gary. Cap progress continues now. Very important to get that spawn up. Kind of stay close right here. Mars Mike, no chance. Defense there. Okay, OP goes up. Now where's that Gary? Going to need rotations into the squad with supplies. 11 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is coming down to the wire here. The Axis really need to recap this one. Big L cannot go down before getting that Gary back up. Duff, Danky spawn in. Big L does go down there. Oh, no. Duff spawns in. Kato is pushing. He's going to overrun the OP. Supplies aren't going to matter. And that might just be the 4th point here. And the 2-3 for the Axis. We'll see if they can follow this up. Now, they have a Panther on point. Checking the map again for the tanks. You can see this Greyhound doing a flank on the backside. Let's try and find him. I don't think that's particularly going to work too well, considering he's going to get spotted out. You can see shots coming in. Where is he? There he is. Okay, here we go. NPC Greyhound. Don't maybe sniping garrisons? Did they go for that same fake garrison too? I think they did. It's the 2nd time today we've seen somebody try to snipe a fake garrison. Don't know why the texture is almost similar to a garrison. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. All right, here we go. Greyhound on the flank. Bombing run, defensive bombing run, it looks like, comes through. What can this Greyhound tank do? He's on the backside of the Panther. He's completely on the backside of the Panther. This would be an absolutely monstrosity of a play right here if he can make it work. Now he's on a flank. Oh no, he's not even looking. What are we shelling? We're shelling infantry. A garrison? Okay, garrison goes down. That's not bad. But they lose the tank completely. Now the Panther's marked 100% of that time. Surprised not to see pressure onto that Panther. Now the Panther is not out of the woods yet because he is being pressured by a 76 in the back. You can see 76 right here. But this is so far away that it's going to be very hard to properly challenge that Panther. Panther can easily rotate to point. Now, the issue is that garrison is so far. I think the garrison actually goes down too. So, you know, honestly, probably worth for the Greyhound to get that one. You can see probably going to be replaced here. For the Axis, I much prefer an attack from their sector, from the backside here. If we zoom out a little bit, from kind of the front of their sector. Now it's hard because there's a lot of angles, but especially with the control position they have right now, if they just rotate a few more bodies to the right here and push straight down the middle, I think they'd be much more better equipped to deal with this. Much more better. Wow, can't speak a lick of English. Panther's not in a great spot right now, though. He's absolutely getting swarmed by infantry. You're going to see maybe Yaku with another rocket off on this one. Oh, does he have another rocket? Doesn't look like he does. That is okay. 8 minutes to go. 6 minutes in reality, because, of course, actually 4 minutes in reality. I am tripping. Half the game left. Needs to be consistently capping for the Axis if they want to win. If they want a 3-2 and still lose, yeah, 2 minutes at the end of the game is all you need. Again, we're seeing 2 Panthers come out here for the Axis. Allies do lose their 76, so 1v1 win there for the Axis tanks. Two Panthers can't seem to pressure the point, though. I'm just surprised. I'm shocked almost. The fact that these 2 Panthers are not able to just single-handedly drive on either side of the point and take it over. At least run over every garrison in OP and smash it with HE. It doesn't really matter at this point if you lose one, right? You need to push right here if you want to win. Here comes the Panther on the south. Do like this play. 1 HE in is easily going to take out this Gary. Yeah, it just deletes the whole squad. Absolute nastiness. Down goes the garrison too, I believe. That's the solution for everything. If someone is close to your tank, ladies and gents, just throw out the HE onto the ground. They will explode. Yaku on the back right here, getting 1 shot in. He can't get the second. He goes down. This might actually work. I don't think the Axis are going to get back and win this one, but they finally are doing the right thing here with their Panthers, smashing everything in sight. Not really caring about the consequences. I mean, are there going to be any? They've taken out the enemy tank already. So I don't think there's really going to be any consequences right now for them. pretty safe, I'd say, overall, to push in like this. And I think they've done enough to secure the point. I don't see any more spawns here for the Allies, and this is most likely going to be a 3-2 here with 5 minutes to go. Now, the real question is, what do the Axis have left in the form of attack on this one? Well, they have one, as in one member of their team, one squad leader. Oh, Smash Machine very close right here. I think he's just waiting for the sector to flip to be able to put down that OP. Or will we see more? Will we see a Garrison? I mean, Garrison placement doesn't make a whole lot of sense right here. You're pretty much right on the middle of point. It'd be very hard to get this overrun. Or get this, like, from being overrun. I think OP is the most... I don't know why I'm talking quietly. Like, I'm worried about him hearing me. Like, oh, does he get the yep? Javi. Oh, Javi's gonna ruin his day, though. Hello. Goodbye. Down goes one. So one. No OP for you. Good try. I feel like he could have hid a little better here. He could have hid. Not there necessarily. Not there. Maybe in the corner right here he could have hid. That probably would have hit his body more. And also if he wasn't crouched, if he was prone right here. I mean, I don't think he might still have gone down, but I don't think the player would have been, it would have been so obvious. You know, he might have done a double take. Who knows? That's a big loss. It is not a loss though for us. 3-2 is the score. Still an opportunity to win this one for the Axis though. Let's see if they can do it. Airhead last minute possibly. Well, within the last 2 minutes, of course, we need at least 2 minutes of uninterrupted cap progress, leaving us half the game. So they did it with 8 minutes. Can they do it with 4 minutes to go? They're in a much worse position, has to be said. They do still have their 2 tanks, I believe. They really need just to send it. There is a 76 and a medium over here. So 76 on hospice, medium there. Half trek on hospice too. No position with Gary's whatsoever. Tons of enemies in their own zone. Even to the point of placing satchels possibly on tanks. Which wouldn't be good. Nope, no satchels there. All clear, all clear. See if we can go on board with one of these infantry pushing up. Novocaine. No, he's going to go down. Tank is taking some shots here from the mid. I think that's just up the road. Ooh, nice little spot out. But did he take out the 76? No, the 76 is just stuck. It's too thick. Can't fit. This is actually a really nice spot to park a truck if you want it to be blocking the whole way. 76 is going to clear that rubble. Toot sweet, I suppose. Is he just going to shoot it? No, he's going to try to fit. That didn't work. Kind of shocked that this OP is alive after that rocket landed right above it. Ooh, did we lose a 76 over on the north side here? No, just going to be an AT again. Yeah, with 2 minutes to go, 7 seconds left. This is going to be a 3-2 for the Allies, taking squad line battles in a convincing fashion. Almost 5-0ing it. I think really hard work there by Dune and also by... Oh my god, who was leading? Who was leading the recon squad on the back here? Wasn't Christian. I'm completely blanking his name from WTH. There we go. No, not Duba. I can see Dune. Where's your squad lead? Where is he? Oh, well. We'll remember his name, of course. Ah, Empit. That's it. Empit? Yeah, Empit. Good work by them on the backside to get those spawns up. Just not able to execute on the respawns. Look at all the tanks dying in the field here. This is Tank Alley right here. Mainly 76s, one Panzer IV dying right there too. GG, well played though. Some interesting clips from that one. Lots of tank battles. Holy smokes. The Panthers deciding to just yeet Their tanks into the enemy team right here. I might even get a 76 for his troubles. No, just cannot get on the other side of the wall. I can see what he was doing there. He was trying to get over this wall right here to provide himself a skirt. Now he's become one with the wall, you can see here. Wanting to block some of those shots from coming out. 76 is going to win with 35 seconds to go. And so are the allies. Ladies and gentlemen, the VOD is up right away over on YouTube. So check out the YouTube, the panels below for that one. If you'd like to support the channel, of course, you can. There's a few ways. YouTube memberships now on the channel, on our YouTube main one, BERSERKASTS. Also on the BERSERKASTS Twitch, of course, we have Twitch Prime subs, which is free. Or, you know, honestly, the biggest thing I think, more than anything, more than subscribing or joining or, you know, any kind of monetary subscription, minus obviously the Prime, which is beautiful, it's just liking and sharing the videos, trying to get the competitive Hell Let Loose scene out there, and also the kind of entry-level events like Squad Line Battles, Arc Arena, Greyhound Night, so that more people can get involved in the scene and we can grow together. Thank you very much for joining me here for Squad Line Battles. I hope you guys have an awesome Tuesday. We'll see you back tomorrow with Arc Arena on the channel. I hope you had a great weekend too. It was crazy hella loose. We saw Core take on 116 Greyhounds and defeat them. I think that really cements Core's spot at the top of the Hella Loose ladder for now. I think you know, they did really well with that one. In terms of rankings, I've had some people ask me, they want me to do a ranking and a competitive analysis of Core's match. I think I'm honestly too tired today. I didn't get much sleep last night. But I did respond to the comments that we're working on that. I'm working on a show. I know we've been talking about this for a while, but it's almost done. I think we have all the scenes done, all the graphics that we want to have done. And now it's just about planning and getting guests on and breaking down some of these games for you guys. But yeah, I think Core, you have to give it props to them. They dominated the game. 116 held pretty well for quite a while, but we'll talk more about that in a breakdown of the match soon to come on the channel. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the match, and like I said, we'll be back on the channel tomorrow. If you want to watch the VOD again, it is live on Berserker Gaming. I'm multi-streaming these on YouTube, and you can check it out there. So yeah, have a good one, guys. We will see you tomorrow.